Hello, everybody. John Steiner here. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your scripts, dialogues, and objection handlers. When you're covering these three topics, because they're often thrown around in real estate, real quick, it's important to know what they each mean, how they affect you, and more importantly than anything is your practice and how you can perfect these and grow from them. Any seasoned broker is going to know that your scripts, dialogues, and objection handlers are a foundation of your business to help you grow and help you secure that business that may not have come to you otherwise. So your scripts essentially are just conveying an information to a client. It's just something you're saying to a client in response to something they're saying to you. You're giving them info. Your objection handlers are a response to something they're saying. We always want to be ready with 2 or 3 different responses. That way we can't be caught off guard. Your dialogue, that's your syntax and diction of the conversation. How are you putting those concepts, words, thoughts, and ideas together in a way that is palatable to the client? Combined together, you're unstoppable. One thing that's really important about your scripts, dialogues, objection handlers, we live by the scripts, we die by the scripts. Make them your own. I've spent hundreds of hours driving in my truck or car, playing a role play with myself, pretending that I'm both a seller and the broker, and giving myself an objection. Oh, that's a hard one. Okay, let me go back. And I would go back and back and forth, until when I said it, it was me. It wasn't something I've read on a piece of paper. When in reality, most of the dialogues and scripts and all that stuff, there's stuff you got from a webinar somewhere. We've all had those people call us, those telemarketers. Hi, I am so-and-so from this company XYZ. No, that's one of the fastest ways to have a client realize you don't know what the heck you're talking about, and they're just going to bounce out mentally. Okay, so own them. Get yourself a script partner. That's important. You can find them anywhere. Go to any of the groups on Facebook. There's great people on there who want to practice, who are very talented, who you can learn from. Set up your time, work on it. With your scripts, dialogues, and objection handlers, there's a kind of a process to go through to make them effective. Okay. You start always, every single time, with validation. The client's going to say something. You need to validate what they're saying because this is very important what they're saying. They have a feeling attached to that. And emotions make people act, okay? One good or bad. So we validate what they're saying. After that, we propose a new idea. Here, validate what you're saying. Here's what I'm kind of thinking about this. Tell me what you think. And then you provide the outcome of both theirs and yours. It's effective and powerful if you let the homeowner make the decision or the buyer make the decision of where they're going. I've always coined the phrase, you're driving the bus, I just happen to be a mechanic. Okay, so let's get this down the road. I want you to help me decide where you want to go with this. When you give clients, homeowners, buyers ownership of their own decisions, it becomes incredibly powerful because now they're coming back to you again as a resource. Yes, they made that decision, but they're going to want to know, hey, is this an appropriate decision to make? That's what we want, because we want our clients to trust us because we know what we're doing. That's why we're in the position we're in. So a quick example of an objection handler, and then covering all 3 of those topics, would be sitting in a listing appointment, and this exact scenario has happened in the past. Sitting in a listing appointment, the house is worth $450. I know it's worth $450. Everybody knows it's worth $450. The client saw Zillow, it's worth $500. Client says, a potential client, the owner, yeah, I like it, but my home's worth $500. I got to get $500 from it. That's what I'm hearing. So first we start back, very beginning, we validate. Sir, I definitely understand where you come up with $500. I'm assuming you found stuff on Zillow with their estimate. Excellent. Also, probably friends, family, social media blows up this market. It's going nuts, oh my God. 100% understand. Can I propose just a concept to you as well? Ultimately, this is your home, your commodity, your asset. I want you to make the decision. Part of my job here is to give you as much information as I can. Homeowner says yes, because everybody wants to hear information. So selling your home is sort of like first dates, okay? Like we're going out on a date together, right? We've never met each other. It was an online date. It was one of those, Match.com websites, with your home and the market, okay? We have that one shot. We sit down on that market. We have that one shot to show the market, look at me. Look what I can do. What's going to happen? The market has 2 choices. It can accept that price, and we will sell your home for $500,000. I want you to get the most money out of your house that I possibly can, okay? Or the market will reject your price. If the market accepts it, boom, we go to closing, escrow, through this thing, we're good. We can get you off to Hawaii, which we talked about earlier. That's where you're hoping to move to after this is all said and done. If the market rejects your price, however, of $500,000, We have to reposition you in the market to get your home sold, to get you to Hawaii. Like, that's our ultimate goal. We just have to find a way to get there. So if we don't sell at $500,000 and people see, hey, they did a readjustment. What are they going to do now? But how do you think they're going to come to us with their offers? They're going to know that originally we shot for the moon and we missed. They're probably going to come in a little bit lower, and they're going to be a little more difficult to work with. I just want to make sure that you make the decision on which way we go on this, because I'm going either way. However you want to do it, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to put everything I have into it, just like we do with all our clients. The homeowner makes the decision. 9 times out of 10, they will take your position because you are giving them the power, but also giving them the knowledge of what's happening. Okay, so if you want to dissect that, super quick. I know this video is getting a little bit long. We validated, homeowner, I know what you're doing. I understand it. The middle part, we gave a proposal of a new idea. However, we used our dialogues. Look at the verbiage that was used. I didn't use price drop. We're going to reposition you in the market. We're staying away from words that are offensive and scare people, because homeowners are expecting us to come into their house and close them, because that's what real estate agents do. They suck. They're horrible. They're just out for money. No. Now I want to help you sell your home. Okay, I want to get you to Hawaii. Another piece I added in there was the pain versus pleasure. We know what their goal is, right? We want them to succeed in their goal. So we want to bring that back and say, hey, this is the goal, because the worst thing would happen is if that home didn't sell and that homeowner can't move to Hawaii, we look like a-holes because we made a decision that, hey, here's where your home's worth, and it's not good. Okay. After that, we gave them the option. What would you like to do? Here are the 2 outcomes of that. How does that look for you? The homeowner makes the decision and they're happy. I've never had a situation in my career where that hasn't worked, in a sense where if it turns out great and the homeowner says, yeah, John, let's just go with what you say. Cool, done. I've had it the other way. Nope, it's $500,000. Well, guess what? In 3 weeks, we're repositioning you in the market and bringing your house down. Homeowner's happy, and then they kick themselves a little bit like, man, I had to try it. Dude, I get it, right? Like, I would have done the same thing. However, let's get this thing sold for you. Okay? Then the homeowner makes their own decision. So that's a quick example, a breakdown of what scripts, dialogues, and objection handlers are. Always reach out to me anytime you have any questions on any of those things. I love script practicing. And until next time, bye.